Hey, Crypto Growth fam, how's it going? This is your host Shazib signing in. We're back with another video, guys. In this video, we will be discussing Quant Network, future of economic infrastructure. It's going to be an interesting one, guys, so make sure to watch till the end. And folks, for those of you who are new to the channel, we primarily discuss utility coins and potential gems. If you're interested in any of that stuff, then subscribe the channel and hit the notification icon for regular videos. And you can also support the channel by becoming a Patreon, so do check that out as well only if you're interested. And folks, you can also check out the official crypto growth partners for the exchange. We've got MEXC. You can follow the link in the description box below for rebates, discounts, offers, benefits, and lowest fees. So do check it out. And as far as the wallet is concerned, you can check out Decent. They've got their remarkable products, their biometric wallet, which has got an astonishing $70 off. And you can also check out their biometric wallet 2x package, guys, which has got a phenomenal $149 off only if you follow the link in the description box below. Decent supports 3000 plus of your favorite coins and tokens, and it supports 50 plus blockchain mainnets. Anyways, let's see what's happening with QNT community in real time and any information that we can wrap our heads around. Let's find out. So let's see what's happening 10 hours ago from Pepeso. Quant Network is a, just a moment, let me pause this. Okay. Quant Network is a blockchain interoperability platform that enables cross chain communications. Price $111. I do not know what that is at the moment, but 10 hours ago at least. Market cap $1.6 billion. Where to buy? Binance, Coinbase, and a load of other exchanges as well. Okay, so look at this, the foundation of digital finance. This is, I think, from the website. Yeah, unlocking benefits for all, an empowered, interconnected world, trying to connect legacy systems with the blockchain world. Look at this, financial institutions, enterprises, partners, developers. So, Quant is trying to integrate the world of finance together. There was an interesting post from Tokenizer over here as well, which I saw. I wanted to share with you folks 9 hours ago. Look at this. Let's find out. Okay, so there are 162% more people in California than there is number of QNT that is in existence just in California. Imagine, we're not even talking about the United States. We're not even talking about North America or South America, a continent or a region, a Middle East. We're not even talking about globally. We're talking about just California, that there are 162% more people in California than there is number of QNT that is in existence. I agree that QNT will have to have a use case. It will surely have to have that demand. Only then it will have value, that's for sure. But imagine the tokenomics over here and the scarcity of QNT that we're talking about. Look at this. California 38.97 million according to tokenizer over here, and the QNT tokens 14.88 million. Forget the global population of 8 billion plus. Yeah, this is what I was talking about, that let alone the global population, let alone the globe, let alone the world. We're just talking about California. There's not even enough QNT for everyone in a single state to own one. And yet, many of us likely hold multiple. Imagine this. This is another factor, obviously, that a lot of people hold much more than one, obviously. So that's how early we are. ISO standardized technology, central bank infrastructure, common access point for fintechs, and look at this, realize how big of a pie you're holding for being early to the future of economic infrastructure. So, Tokenizer is calling QNT basically the future of economic infrastructure because it is trying to connect these various legacy systems, blockchain networks, and loads of other segments and sectors as well, trying to disrupt tokenization, working with CBDCs, working with banks. Look at this. California population 38.97 million. Okay, so 2023, according to 2023, QNT is really scarce. If only it gets popular in California only, it's going to be huge. Look at the popular population increase, by the way. The population was so little over here. It really, people have really overpopulated these cities, especially the metropolitan cities. Okay, this is a case for the entire globe, by the way, not just California or USA. December 28th, the top 10 in crypto have a minimum market cap of 22.46 billion. So when QNT is top 10, it will have a minimum price of $1,544, currently 13.5x today's price of $114. It is early, supply shock is coming, TikTok QNT. So look at the proponents, folks. Even if it goes to, if it gives 13.5x in a couple of years, even imagine it gives it in a decade or so. Where else in this financial infrastructure do we get gains like these? I know we are really spoiled when it comes to crypto. This industry has spoiled us with 10x, 100x, 1000x, even 10,000x, and Shiba Inu era really, I think, spoiled us, the gains that it gave. So it has increased the expectations of people. People get wrecked more often because they want more gains. They are not willing to invest in a reasonable manner. They are not ready to invest. They're not ready to. They're not willing to have risk management strategies. But I think 13.5x, even I think it has the potential to go even more. Obviously, some people are saying even $10,000 and more. I mean, the proponents are truly passionate about QNT, but even 13.5x, if it happens, it is really great gains, to be honest. Especially looking at from where QNT started initially. If you hold QNT, let's connect. If 14.6 million people owned one QNT, there would be no supply left. Time is running out. There's 8 billion people in the world. We had covered this one, and Tokenizer is also saying the same. QNT breaking out, although this is December 25th. 1% of entire supply of QNT locked up in December alone. Can you smell what Gilbert is cooking? Indeed, the rock can smell it, apparently. Ethereum 1 million versus QNT 1 million. Flagpole, bull pennant, QNT breaking out. Ethereum tokens follow. Yeah, QNT as of right now being built on Ethereum. Obviously, the Ethereum coins do well when Ethereum does well. Every sector you see here will run through QNT, veins via Overledger. It is just a matter of time. Look at this. In blockchain projects, investments, banking, governments, payment, insurance, trade finance. Awesome. Automatic payout, payment processing, cross border payments, CBDCs, digital identity. We've got so many different sectors, and each one of them is trying to disrupt trillions, if billions, if not trillions, obviously, but trillions as in terms of asset tokenization, payment processing, digital asset custodian services, impact investing, exchange and trading, digital bonds. Limitless. Look at this. So many different horizons, so many different prospects, shared database, cache and liquidity management. Awesome. Okay. Okay, there was a post over here that I wanted to share with you folks to wrap this all out. Look at this. This from constructiontrader.eth. Everything is all going to plan. Act accordingly. Pay attention and listen carefully. Staking is coming. QNT. UK tokenization and regulation, Britain, the next home of blockchain. UK is trying to obviously help facilitate the integration of blockchain and these new technologies, and that's where the US. Okay, so staking, obviously another use case, another another area for passive income opportunity. So let's see what this video is all about. This is December 28th, by the way, 5 minutes. Let's hear
Yeah. And that's where
what Mr. Construction Trader has to say. So shout out. So yeah.
The UK's broader plans for crypto asset regulation come in. They're trying to create a framework that balances innovation with consumer protection, which is really crucial for building trust in this new landscape.
Right, so they're not trying to stifle innovation. They're trying to create like a safe space for it to flourish.
Precisely. For example, they decided to regulate stablecoins, which are cryptocurrencies designed to maintain a stable value. But they're not putting them under the same regulations as traditional payment systems just yet.
Stablecoins got it. It seems like they'll play a key role in all of this, especially as more tokenized assets emerge. But what about things like staking? I hear that term thrown around a lot in the crypto world. What's the government's take on that?
Staking's an interesting one. So it's a way for people to earn rewards by helping to secure a blockchain network. And there's been some debate about how staking fits into financial regulations, but the UK government has made it clear that they don't see staking services as investment schemes.
So they're giving it the green light, but within a regulatory framework that protects consumers.
Exactly. And that clarity is really crucial for businesses operating in the staking space. It shows that the UK government is committed to fostering a responsible and sustainable crypto ecosystem.
Okay, so we've got the sandbox where companies can experiment, the government issuing its own digital bond, and regulations on the way for crypto assets,
right,
including stablecoins and staking. It sounds like a pretty comprehensive approach.
It really is. The UK isn't just dabbling in tokenization, they're going all in, with a clear strategy to become a global hub for this technology.
Okay, so in that article from the Financial Times that you sent me, they mentioned how one company used the sandbox to test a tokenized real estate platform. It got me thinking, if the UK pulls this off, could this spark like a domino effect? Will other countries feel the pressure to catch up?
That's a great question, and one we'll definitely be exploring in more detail later in this deep dive. Because if the UK does manage to create a thriving tokenized ecosystem, I think it could have ripple effects across the globe, potentially transforming how we all think about assets and investments in the future.
Right.
So yeah.
It'll be interesting to see how it all plays out.
Definitely. Yeah, I think it's definitely possible that other countries will start to feel the pressure if the UK's tokenization efforts really take off. Nobody wants to be left behind, especially when it comes to finance and technology.
Yeah, I can already picture finance ministers around the world scrambling. Like, wait, the UK is doing what?
Exactly. And you know it makes sense. There are some really compelling reasons why other countries might want to follow the UK's lead. For one thing, tokenization has the potential to significantly reduce the costs and complexities associated with traditional financial transactions, like all that paperwork, the armings of intermediaries, and the waiting periods while trades settle.
So no more obsessively checking your portfolio hoping that trade goes through.
Hopefully not. Tokenization could really streamline the entire process. And think about the implications for smaller investors. It could really democratize finance by lowering barriers to entry, making it easier for them to participate in markets that were previously out of reach.
So it's like opening up the exclusive VIP room to everyone. I like that. But are we just shifting power from Wall Street to Silicon Valley? What are the potential downsides there?
That's a really important question. And you're right. There are always potential downsides to consider with any major shift. Tokenization is no exception. The potential for new power structures to emerge is definitely something we need to be mindful of, and something we'll need to watch carefully as this technology evolves.
Okay, so there's a lot to unpack there, but let's go back to the global implications for a second. If other countries do start embracing tokenization, what needs to happen for it to actually work on a global scale? I mean, can you imagine the chaos if every country has its own set of rules for tokenized assets?
You're absolutely right. Regulatory harmonization is going to be absolutely crucial. If we want to see a truly interconnected and efficient global financial system built on tokenization, countries need to work together to establish common standards and regulations.
So it's like trying to build a global highway system. You can't have each country using different lane markings and speed limits.
Exactly. And the good news is, there are already organizations like the Financial Stability Board and the International Organization of Securities Commissions that are working on developing global standards for tokenization. And the UK, by taking the lead and establishing a clear regulatory framework, is in a really strong position to influence those discussions and help drive collaboration.
So they're setting the stage for a more unified approach to tokenization.
I think that's the hope. And the more countries that get on board, the greater the network effects will be. You know, the internet only became truly powerful once everyone was connected. Tokenization could be similar. The more widespread it becomes, the more efficient and interconnected the global financial system could be.
That makes sense. Okay, so I'm picturing this beautifully interconnected global financial web, all powered.
Yeah, folks, I really agree that true global harmony in terms of regulation is really required if this entire thing is to be a success in the future. Because if every state does things in isolation, if they plan out their own regulatory regime, their own regulatory framework, and it collides with the rest of the globe, I think that the financial landscape, it's not going to be seamless. It's not going to be it's not going to towards that mass adoption in isolation. We need total global harmony in terms of regulation, in terms of integrating these technologies, these systems. So I think that yeah, it's going to be taking a while for the world to figure out how to do that, how to be in harmony, and how to regulate stuff. Anyways, for that, Quant wants to become that integral intermediary, that middle bridge for that to happen. So, what do you guys think about QNT? Do you really think that Quant is the future of economic infrastructure? I would really like your opinions. Do hit the comment box below and let the community know. Anyways, guys, this was it for the video. If you liked it, make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification icon if you're interested in utility coins and potential gems. And you can also support the channel by becoming a Patreon, so do check that out. Like I always say in the end, until next time, stay blessed and stay tuned. Thank you very much, everyone.